This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Total Red Man has ever done something like this to me! It's, time!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the dregs of humanity!
Minisode 21, submission 1964. SNL Funny Cars at Worcester Centrum. SNL Funny Cars at Worcester Centrum was a commercial parody that aired during the January 18th, 1997 episode of Saturday Night Live on NBC. Well, guys, we are nearing the 48th season premiere of Saturday Night Live.
October 1st, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. And we're basically entering a whole new era since most of the cast is left.
Yeah, they've added 4 featured players. They've subtracted damn near half of the repertory, and I want to say Kenan Thompson still there.
Yeah. He's the elder statesman of SNL at this point. He's like the Undertaker of SNL now.
He's Tim Meadows.
No, Tim Meadows was there for a decade. Kenan's been there now for almost 20 years.
Not bad for a guy who was on all that.
Not bad for the guy who did the knuckle puck in D2, the Mighty Ducks. By the way, Mighty Ducks Game Changers Season 2 coming to Disney Plus soon.
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait for that. But, okay. In 1997, we had this commercial parody on Saturday Night Live for monster trucks and funny cars. And guys, in the 90s, was there anything more exciting on television to turn on a commercial for monster trucks?
Nope. You know what? That was just one of the big tropes to use in the 90s. If you remember, when Mario Kart first came out in 1992, they did the Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness commercials. You remember that, right?
Oh, yeah, I do remember those commercials. So we got, in this commercial parody, we got monster trucks, but also funny cars. But when you think about funny cars, they're not really that exciting, right? Compared to monster trucks.
No, funny cars are just, they are cars. They are just cars.
Well, I think also another thing is funny cars, what they do is like literally 5 seconds of going down a strip. At least with monster trucks, you see them wrecking these AMC Pacers over and over in an arena. I think that's part of it. And also seeing this truck, this huge truck with amazingly large wheels, bigger than a human being, go 20 feet in the air and again smash to smithereens a station wagon from the 70s. I think that's the real draw of monster trucks.
It's like everybody remembers Bigfoot, everybody remembers Gravedigger, nobody remembers funny cars even have names.
No, they don't.
I'm
funny
sure
cars,
they do. I'm sure they do, but nobody remembers them. I mean, you made the point. Nobody remembers any funny car names.
So SNL decided, you know what? Nobody cares about funny cars. Everyone loves the monster trucks. But they decided for this commercial parody, let's try to make what if the funny cars were more exciting on par with the monster trucks. So here we go.
This Sunday at the Worcester Central, it's monster trucks, funny cars, monster trucks, and more funny cars. Sunday. See funny cars turn the Centrum into a funny car inferno. And monster trucks. See funny cars tear up the track. And monster trucks. See funny cars fashion tools abroad and develop an agrarian society. See monster trucks drive around in lots of mud. See funny cars move towards large urban centers where trading and culture flourish. This is Truckosaurus battling conversion Manosaurus. It's a Jurassic parking lot. Sunday, funny cars. See a funny car scientist who was mocked by his fellow funny car colleagues who want to discover the secret of perpetual motion, thus leading the funny car society into a golden age. And watch monster trucks drive around in circles. Then, see funny cars create a world of total harmony, where there are no known diseases, and weapons exist only in funny car museums. But hold on to your hats as the envious and brutish monster trucks destroy the noble funny
Truckosaurus.
Okay, I got one comment to say that really dates this clip.
Yeah.
Right, maybe about 15 seconds, 20 seconds from the end, on the arena floor for the monster trucks, the 1-800-collect ad.
Oh, the 1-800-collect ad, yeah.
Yeah, that dates it quite a bit there.
Free for you, cheap for them. Yeah.
But I love the fact that the funny cars had their own society. Basically became like they were wearing like people clothes with the funny car as the head. And then one of the funny cars created a society where there are no known diseases and no weapons.
And the only time that you see a funny car weapon is at a funny car museum.
And funny cars created perpetual motion.
That's right, they created perpetual motion.
And this is the rise of the machines. We've been warned about it for a long time. They basically took over society. They're creating perpetual motion. They're creating all these advancements. And we're just sitting here. We're going to be extinct.
But the monster truck's going to save the day, because the monster truck's going to destroy centuries of funny car society, all to a cheering crowd going, yeah!
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. So they're going to destroy an entire civilization in one day.
In one day. It's going to be like that South Park episode with the freaking sea people. When they...
I think that was the first episode after they introduced Professor Chaos with the Society. Yeah, that was like the first Professor Chaos episode after Butters decided to use that persona. That was the Simpsons episode. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. Oh my God. That's one of my favorite episodes of South Park.
Cartman dreaming he was living with the sea people.
Sea men plus sea people equals society.
I remember that episode.
I need 5 gallons of semen stats.
And then he totally gets the wrong idea.
Oh my gosh.
And then hilarity ensued.
One of the absolute classic episodes of South Park in many ways. Trying to keep this as clean as possible. The way he acquired, yeah, that. But also, I really think the ending is really amazing when the two societies, you've got Cartman's side versus whose side was it?
Kyle.
It was one of them.
It was Kyle's.
It was Kyle's? Okay. I thought
When
it was
in
one of the
doubt,
minor
it's
characters.
always Kyle against Cartman.
Well, it's all, yeah, when in doubt, it's always Kyle versus Cartman. But the way their two societies were basically launching nuclear weapons at each other, and then the society basically just fell apart. The aquarium that the two societies lived in just crashed, and it's very prophetic in some ways if you think about it.
Well, South Park episodes usually are pathetic.
Well,
I know they don't mean to be at the time. Usually they're just a commentary of what's going on over a week.
But they do make you think, exactly. And yeah, so yeah, South Park definitely is not just rude jokes or stuff like that. A lot of these episodes do make you think. And this one really, I think, made me think more than maybe any other episode. I mean, it's that sort of moving when you think about it. And this was an episode done 20 years ago, at least. I think this is like 2002 or so, 2003. I know we're getting deviating off track of talking about the funny cars, but there's a lot of parallels there between the funny cars taking over the world and Cartman's sea people. I got nothing.
I'm just here for Truckosaurus, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, guys, in 1997, we learned a lot about funny car society and the monster trucks.
My heart still breaks for the funny car that was laughed at by the other funny cars.
Yeah.
But show those bastards.
Yeah. Well, in 1997, Saturday Night Live gave us a very weird but amusing thing on TV. So thanks for this mini